Hello everybody, welcome to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to the most recent Sargi video, to my knowledge, which is the returning the cursed doll to the well gone wrong. We'll see if it goes wrong in typical Sargi fashion. Usually what happens is that something does happen, he screams and runs. Is the typical Sargi fashion, or Tom shows up and we get a very interesting video. However, it has been some time since we last saw Tom or any of his activities, so may not get him in today's video, but who knows. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that, again, the video that I other posted, I'm not feeling super well, so this may be one of the only videos I post today and for the weekend. Also, I apologize if there's copyright over the video and it's really small. YouTube, this is the price that creators have to pay to not get their videos copyright struck. They have to turn the audio all the way down so they don't get audio copyright strike, and they have to deface the video so that it doesn't get video copyright claimed and or struck. So again, if it's I'll put the full link to the video in the description of this one if you want to go check it out unimpeded by me. Go ahead, but this is just my reaction to what you can see. This is the price that we have to pay to react to stuff. Now that I've said my bit, let's go ahead and get started. If it's quiet, again, I've explained why, and I'm sorry. Why would you hang the doll? That's... already am. No. Let me explain to you. So when you sort of review and go over paranormal activity like this, you get paranoid. So stuff that's normal starts to look not normal the longer and longer that you expose yourself to this. So he obviously would scare himself with a wooden post and a sign because he's been doing this for some time. Somebody like me, it's like, oh, it's a post and a sign. But, you know, I don't have as much experience as he does, so... It must be. Of course it must be being next to the haunted doll. Why not? Just leave it then. Just leave it. If you lost this haunted doll in the forest and you don't know where it is, leave it in the forest and go home. Because paranoia. Probably because you're in a totally different place. I don't know. And you just killed them. Which I'm pretty sure, if you heard him, his plan, ladies and gentlemen, was he was going to take the haunted doll, burn it to a crisp, and throw it back in the well and seal it up. That's totally legal, right? That totally not going to get the cops called on him immediately. Totally, he's in Canada. Totally not going to get the Canadian Mounties just running out of the forest at him. But we'll see. And he's holding it. Another one of the big questions folks I ask is, how does he has a wife and a young child? How are they reacting to him being away from home so much, filming haunted videos? For one thing, he's not there with them, just growing up trauma issues. But also, two, if he were to per se bring something malicious home with him, now we've got a whole other issue, you know. But let's see. Can his marriage last through discovering demons and haunted items? Can it? We'll see. The building looks pretty young. I mean, like new. Um, so this building that I'm looking at, the brick is still like bright, bright red. Like the brick is new. So could this building have been built and then they ran out of money and just sort of left it? That could be. It's Canada, so we don't really know. That was a mixtape sound, Mo. If we didn't hear anything because you put random noises on the video. If you could just have an unedited video that you post once in a while, we could actually hear what's going on because they're so quiet. It could be anything, but then you put these soundtracks over the video and we don't know. And of course you dropped the thing. And of course they have to get the like, oh, walk in the house again. We'll get a shot from the inside. Do your lighting. Turn up the. Check the house out first. Make sure there's no homeless people living in there. That would be a nice place to live in, honestly, if you were homeless. It's empty, it's big. Oh, you don't want to do that again with a cup. If you look on the floor, there, by his elbow, looks like somebody's already been here, because trash doesn't just appear in an abandoned house randomly. Oh, let's make all this noise. Oh, shh, we're not even here. Also, the box is broken, see? It didn't catch that. I'm listening at full volume and I didn't catch that. I didn't hear anything. I heard like a rumble or something, but that could be soundtrack again. Yeah, no, not necessarily. He said when not very many people know that twine is with witchcraft and so on. No, not necessarily. It might just be what they have on them at the time. Nobody in today's world does. Well, I shouldn't say nobody, but nobody famously um, does serious witchcraft in today. People test the waters, but ever since the Salem witch trials, there hasn't been actual recorded evidence of large scale things happening. And even then it could have been something interesting. My Here's the thing. My mind is half and half. My mind is half scientific, like, oh, find a solution for this. This has to be something. And the other part of my mind has had some experience that you can't explain with science, and those two are all constantly fighting each other when it comes to watching stuff like this. Also, if it's bound, don't unbind it, because then you release whatever's inside. Or at least that's my theory. He's working on something top secret that he can't tell us all about. That's right, a sponsored video, folks. I don't know what he's working on. Let's see what else happens. We're about 7 minutes in. I don't know if I'll do. Well, the video is 20 minutes long, unlike the other one, which was 40 minutes. So he may do a full reaction. I don't know. This one's interesting so far. He speaks as if he knows, which, granted, he might know more than I do, but it sounds like it sounds kind of like not disrespectfully, of course, but he sounds like he's not a know-it-all, but it's like, oh, I know all these things. Could be, or just he could be wrong. I don't know. We don't know. Was it? It could have just been a psycho who decided to take a a doll of a young girl, tie it up, and then what? It smells bad, piss on it, or something. That they, if they don't have a young girl at the time, it could have been a psycho that doing that. Yeah, checking to see, because the most, like, curses aside, he's worried if, like, the police have pulled up to the place. He's not as worried about what he's dealing with right now. He's more worried about being caught in that spot. Don't leave it there. Convenient. Watch this. When he gets back, it's going to conveniently be, disappeared when he comes back. Let's just leave this here. Take it with you. If you're afraid of it disappearing on you, take it with you. Is that a camera right there? Or is that a decoration? I can't tell. That's a nice place. I'd buy it. If it's what they should do, if a nice looking house has been abandoned for quite some time, they drop the price down to just recycle prices, and then I'd buy it. It looks in good condition. All it would need is an elbow grease, and maybe check up on the foundation to see if any being abandoned for that long changed its foundation in any way, and then go to the thrift shop, find some decorations, find some couches, appliances, stuff like that. You could pretty cheaply fill up a house like this, and then all you'd have to do is pay taxes on it, because you wouldn't be paying house payments. It would be pretty cheap off the bat, and then yeah, cheap house. And conveniently, the shadow figure that he sees run off camera is off camera when he sees it. So conveniently. Although he does catch some, I have seen some of the stuff he has caught on camera, but I guess when it comes to him filming stuff and catching stuff on camera, it's a hit or miss. It's a 50-50 chance as to whether he would actually get it on camera or not. Oh, it's a light fixture, see? You might not be able to see, but there's that thing on the wall that is a light fixture. I thought it was a camera. The camera picked up on this. Oh, that's what the camera picked up on. The road is right there. Oh, back at it. Go to my Discord and follow it. I'll link an invite link for my general to the description below. He said, I told him, he was checking in to see if anybody new had joined the Discord, and I was like, there's nobody new, and he said, you should plug it more. So here I am plugging it, I guess, so follow it, it's in the description. after the original video link. Go now, or else this doll will haunt you. I'm kidding. That is a really nice house. I'd go there. I'd buy that. That's surprisingly big. Oh, this isn't a. Could this mysterious orb be what my camera has seen? Could it also be dust in an abandoned house? I don't know. Yeah, see, there it is. He's left that doll behind in the garage for the longest time. Probably your other friend moving the doll. I'm kidding. I don't know what they're doing. Or, I'm gonna stop questioning it now. That door was closed. On camera, or now is the doll? Wow. The police are here to find me at an abandoned location. Run. Probably because you just ran out the door. I would too, especially because of how fat I am. If I'm just responding to random stuff and you can't hear what's in the video, it's because I have the volume turned down so low, but I can hear it, so it makes sense to me. Anyway. Ah, yes, a brick will help them. Just carrying a long stick and a brick, that'll... Ghosts, beware. It's a brick and a stick. Dang. Almost as if somebody got on a stepladder and tied it up there and then went off screen. Well, there's... I'm going to skip forward and see if he actually does burn it. We know that door closes. Yeah, but it's storming. And they can't set it on fire. Well, you're gonna burn it in. You're gonna burn. He's gonna burn it. He's gonna burn inside the house. Great job. And of course, he feels bad. This is probably, if he's feeling fatigued by tying the doll up and wanting to burn it, that's probably a good idea that he's not supposed to do that. Bring fire, like gas or something. Yeah, don't. That's not how fire works. Yep, so that was that. Absolutely no clue. Anyway, folks, I'm actually feeling much better now, for some reason, so I might be doing some more stuff now, but my headache was pretty bad earlier. But anyway, thank you for joining us. Tune in next time, and follow the Discord in the link below. I'd really appreciate it.